Hi guys, this is Ben Leybovich again. You know by now that Darren and I are going to be offering, while I'm there in New York for the meetup, on that following Saturday, we'll be offering a full day of multifamily underwriting, a full day event. Now, the way that works is I need 6 hours. When I say 6 hours, that's me talking. That's me explaining the big picture, the details, every line item. I bring my laptop, I hook it up. There's about 8 pages of spreadsheets in the underwriting, and we go through everything. In addition, of course, there's going to be questions, so that's why it's full day. We'll be there. Now, just so that you know, the reason I know that it's going to take me 6 hours to walk you through the model is because I do it all the time. I offer on Just Ask Ben Why, one of the things I do is I offer multifamily consulting, the underwriting consulting. Incidentally, I charge people $1,200. And as far as I know, everybody is excited about the value they get for that money. So what we're doing here at this price point is pretty special. You will get a really, really deep dive, like really deep dive on multifamily underwriting. Line item by line item, conversation, discussion, everything else. Now, just to give you an idea of what this is actually going to look like, let me switch over here and I'll show you some of the spreadsheet. This isn't intended to be a class, obviously. This is going to be very quick, but just so that you see what we're going to be dealing with. Hang on a minute. So this is a spreadsheet we're going to be talking about. This is multifamily underwriting. So we start on the first page here, and this is a stabilized pro forma, so to speak. We start with the stabilized, and I don't want to get into the details. Hey, that's Brandon Turner and Darren Sager texting me on a group text. Let me turn that off. Tell them to wait. We start with the stabilized pro forma. We ask ourselves the question, hey, if this building was working exactly as it should, if all of the elements were within the parameters of what we would call normal operations, what would this look like? And that's the first picture that we paint, okay? This is what we do. But then the second question is, listen, we're not going to be stabilized when we take over this property. So what does that look like? Well, in order to answer that question, we're going to have increased cost, we're going to have increased economic losses, we're going to have increased vacancy. So there's a spreadsheet that calculates those things, calculates increased LTL, increased vacancy, such and such, okay? Then once we have that down, there's one more step. We have to figure out the CapEx, because obviously the cost of getting it from here, which is destabilized, to there, which is on the front page, the image of that perfect property that's operating at capacity. It's going to cost us money. We're going to be doing rehabs. We're going to be doing this and that and the other. So you do that. You do you got to figure out the CapEx for the thing, right? The next question, okay, is what does the income statement look like? And of course, we underwrite to a 10-year hold. We're late in the cycle, so we have to underwrite 10 years. That's a long conversation I don't want to have now, but I think it would be foolish to underwrite anything less than 10 years. And then it's a question of, well, where can you raise money? At what level can you raise money, right? And that's a whole another conversation. We underwrite to the IRR. But in this spreadsheet, you're discounting the LTL, you're discounting the physical vacancy, you're discounting the rents, you're inflating the taxes, you're doing all of the projections that you think are going to take place within the 10 years, okay? We'll go through this worksheet, we'll go through the worksheet that calculates the equity that we're required to have, and then we calculate the exit, and then we calculate the IRR. Okay, kind of cut off a little funny and abruptly. Apologize for that, but yeah, very deep dive. Again, it's gonna be fun. I do this all the time. I usually do it one-on-one, obviously, but it's just, I think you definitely. I don't think I know. If you are interested in multifamily, you will get nothing but value. You will get perspective. You will get your eyes opened with like lots of specifics. So I hope to see a lot of you in the class because as you can probably tell, I'm passionate about this stuff. I look at this day in and day out and underwrite deals, and yeah, I have some information to share, and I'm looking forward to sharing it. So hopefully I'll see a lot of you in the class. Looking forward. Have a great day. Bye-bye.